Guys, today I will showcase my perfect skill build, which has actually 5 freaking weapon core attributes and 6 skill tiers with 1 armor core attribute. We are utilizing DPS with our weapon and of course our skills, and in a nutshell we will gain shit ton of DPS, and you know what it means, barbecue chicken baby. Till this day Uncle Butcher is providing you with the best setups, and this one is no exception. Like I said, this is perfect skill build to use, and I mean it, because you can do anything you want with this setup. You have tons of armor again, ridiculous amount of protection from elites, which give you survivability. For DPS here, we will go for glass cannon talent. Glass cannon will amplify our weapon and skill damage, and it's by far the best one DPS wise to use in Division 2 game. I mean the talent itself. In PvP it's pain in the ass, and in PvE you will deal insane amount of damage. Since we have ridiculous amount of protection from elites, you can see Chunga's Stinger is deal no damage whatsoever to me, none, and I'm using glass cannon baby, glass cannon, so it shows how OP this build is. We have skill damage, armor regen everywhere, protection from elites, glass cannon, capacitor to receive 7.5% extra weapon damage with each skill tier. We have 6 skill tiers, so it means we have 3 extra offensive core attributes. For our exotic assault rifle capacitor, we have 1 offensive core attribute from Memento backpack, and I rolled extra weapon damage on my holster, so we have 5 weapon damage core attributes in this game, and that's the reason why capacitor has 130k base damage value. It's absolutely nasty, and on top of that we have 6 skill tiers, and that means that our skills are the best power, and everywhere I have skill damage, and glass cannon will amplify that even further, and with stack capacitor you will gain 60% skill damage. So you see how this build slaps on all fronts. But before we continue, quick form they sponsor Diving.net. If you don't have enough time or good team but you still want to have all the best items in your game, then Diving.net is set for you. They have absolutely amazing team on consoles. They will complete your order super quick. Everything happens through account sharing. This service has been working for many years. They have tons of customer reviews. You can check everything by yourself. But now with my promo code everybody, you will have 15% discount on absolutely all services. So now let's get back to this setup. My perfect skill build in the game. Of course you could switch some things here and there, but I think this one is pretty much S tier build. With some optimization you will be unstoppable. Of course you can level up your assault turret to deal more damage, the same story with capacitor, but if you are a new player you can really easily establish this setup without much of farming. Just go for crafting table, craft improvised knee pads, holster and gloves, and you can basically start slapping. For specialization here we will go for technician baby. Again, reasons are quite simple or self-explanatory. We will gain extra skill damage, skill tier, linked laser attachment, artificial hive, and so on. As you see, damage wise we completed District Union Arena in 27 minutes, not a bad run. Of course you could do it a little bit quicker, but as you see my damage was really good. And second agent who had more damage than me was using Striker. So yeah, and I got 92 kills with Memento backpack. That's extremely handy. So it one more rule that you should not be worried about Memento backpack in a group scenario. For solo player, of course you get the kill, you get trophy, you stack Memento backpack kind of easily. In team play you have basically 3 DPS outputs, 2 DPS skills and your weapon. You will get, trust me, those trophies in no time, and you're gonna stack Memento easily. And for lazy players it's absolutely dope, because you can sit behind the cover, your skills will deal all the dirty work for you, and if you want to boost this lazy playstyle even further, you can switch Striker drone for artificial hive, which will heal your assault turret non-stop, simplifying sweet spot where nobody can touch you, and just to watch how your assault turret will dismantle enemy after enemy after enemy after enemy. For the weapons, like I said, we are using Capacitor. Full stacks will give us 60% extra 60% extra skill damage, and each skill tier will give us 7.5% extra weapon damage. On this setup, I have 73% protection from elites. With better mods, we can reach 75, 76. Easy money, baby. Second weapon, Kingbreaker with flatline talent, amplified weapon damage. Use linked laser point attachment on it, and you will activate flatline at any given moment. And pistol, TDI pistol with in sync, but you could use future perfection for overcharge reasons. For chest piece, I'm using glass cannon. Empress International 2 pieces will give us skill haste and skill damage. Everywhere I'm using skill damage, armor regen, so it's really easy to put this build, guys. You can craft, I think, Empress International chest piece and the mask as well. Simply look for skill damage or armor regen and roll missing attribute on your gear pieces. The same story goes with your improvised gear pieces. Simply look for golden combination. If you found skill tier and armor regen or skill damage, grab those pieces and re-roll missing attribute, and with time simply optimize your pieces and you will have god roll build. I'm using holster with weapon damage because I don't need skill tier. Armor is really not needed as well. Weapon damage is the way to go. More offense will give us more defense because we're gonna kill enemies quicker, and with our Capacitor this combination is absolutely must have. We have skill tier on mask, chest piece, gloves, knee pads, and on backpack, and extra skill tier from technician specialization. So we have 6 skill tiers. Weapon damage on our holster, weapon damage on our Memento backpack, and that's pretty much what we need, baby. Memento backpack will give us again skill efficiency that increases our skill haste and of course skill damage. Full stacks will give us 3% armor regen. That's an extremely good combination with 73% protection from elites. Don't forget that trophies will give you bonus armor as well and some weapon damage. Memento backpack I think in the game is actually one of the best PvP exotics to use. Well, PvP maybe not so much in certain setups, I guess, but in PvE for sure Memento is easily one of the best exotics to use. For the rest of the gear is everything really simple. Everywhere I'm using skill damage and armor regen, and in mod slots protection from elites. Pretty goddamn self-explanatory. Skills assault turret and striker drone. For lazy runs, assault turret and artificial hive. Butcher drops the mic, stay safe, love you all, and see you in the next one.